Okay, let's begin. Stand and move around if you're not already doing so. I'm going to turn a light on over here. Might be a little better. Well, we'll see. Okay. Let's do a lot of breathing and we'll do a nice long warm up. It's cold outside, so let's go ahead and get started. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. And let's take some deep cleansing breaths, nice and tall, up inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower down. Always check the posture. Up again, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower. Keep the feet flat on the floor. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace. Reaching and breathing. Feel the stretch up the side of your body as you reach upward. Now let's check that posture again. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Up again, deep cleansing breath. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Bend the elbows and roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening the torso and the entire upper body as you roll. And straighten the arms for full range of motion. Now, check that posture, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down, and turn your head at your own pace from side to side, from one extreme to the other. No jerky motions, nice and smooth, and try to do the same in both directions. And when you're finished, come back to the center front, taking a deep breath in. Exhale and lower the chin to the chest, pressing the chin into the chest. Keep those shoulders back and down. Remember to breathe and release. With the heavy head, roll over to the left shoulder. Left ear above the left shoulder. If you have any neck issues, make sure you only roll back and forth in the front. If not, heavy head throughout, center back, jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Remembering to breathe. Hard to talk when your jaw is closed. And then roll to the right shoulder, right ear above that right shoulder. Check that posture. And roll back down and press the chin into the chest. Release, opposite direction, heavy head throughout, roll to the right shoulder. Back if you can. Left shoulder. And roll back down, pressing the chin into the chest. Release, center front, inhaling. Exhale, turn your head, look over that right shoulder. Inhale, look up to the right. Exhale, look down to the right. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, look up to the left. Exhale, look down to the left. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Center, front, inhale. Exhale, bring those shoulders up by the ears. Keep them back, but bring them up so you have no neck. Arms are relaxed. Always breathing. And then release and reach down. Long arms, long neck. Release. No neck again. Keep them back. Release. Long arms, long neck. Now, bring both arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower to the parallel position in front of you. Shoulders still back and down, arms parallel to the floor and to each other. Then reach forward, pulling the shoulder blades apart. Release, bring the arms back behind, clasp the fingers together, straighten the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, opening that chest. And then bend the knees, knees over the feet. In this Utkatasana, fierce or chair variation. Arms low, medium, or high. Then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, keep the chest open or lengthen the spine. Tighten the glutes, arch back. Keep that jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, release and bring those arms forward again in the parallel position. Shoulders back and down. Reach forward again, pulling the shoulder blades apart. Release, bring the arms back behind again, clasp the fingers together, straighten the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, breathing. Hold it here, or again, lengthen the spine, tighten the glutes, arch back. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, bend those knees, knees over the feet. Again, Utkatasana, fierce or chair variation. Arms low, medium, or high. Straighten the legs, inhaling, releasing the hold. Exhale, bend the elbows, and again, roll the shoulders back. Great big circles. Breathing. And straighten the arms for full range of motion. Keeping our bodies loose, warming our muscles up and lubricating our joints. Now, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Bring both arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and rotate just the upper body to the left. Front, inhaling. Exhale, rotate just the upper body to the right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, left. Front, inhaling. Exhale, right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, lower the left arm down. Bring that right arm straight up. Stay in the same plane throughout here, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch to the side. Weight on both feet as even as possible. Abs in tight. Bring that right shoulder back as you reach up. Look up, align the left shoulder, and feel the stretch up the right side of your body. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, change sides. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch in the same manner. on this side of your body. Same plane, weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring the left shoulder back as you reach up, look up. Align that right shoulder and feel the stretch up the left side of your body. Breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, both arms straight up. Check the posture. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach upward or lengthen the spine. Tighten the glutes. Arch back, reach back. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees, knees over the feet in this Utkatasana, fierce or chair variation. You can modify by bringing the arms down into the parallel position or keep them up high, looking up at those fingertips. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale again, reach upward or again, lengthen, tighten, and arch back. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check that posture again, and let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Bend the elbows again and roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening up the body as you do. Such a great stress reliever. And it's good for your posture, straightening those arms for full range of motion. Now, let's check that posture, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's put the hands on the front of our thighs. We're going to work our backs and our cores just a little bit and get a good hamstring and glute stretch. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend at the hips and come forward with a nice flat back. Head and neck and extension of the spine. Push out through those glutes as you bend at the hips. Try to keep those abs in tight. If you modify and soften the knees or bend the knees, you just won't get the same hamstring and glute stretch, but it's still good for your body. Breathing, then release and just let that upper body relax down. Let gravity just pull you down. Abs in tight, head, neck, and arms relaxed. Now keeping the legs and hips stationary, rotate just the upper body to the left. Fingertips on the back of the left thigh, calf, ankle, or on the floor or a block beside the left foot. Legs and hips remain stationary as best you can. In a fluid motion, rotate to the center front, inhaling. Exhale, keeping the legs and hips stationary, rotate to the right in the same manner. Fingertips on the back of the right thigh, calf, ankle, or on a block or the floor beside the right foot. Breathing, abs in tight. Now taking a deep breath in, rotate back to the center front. And you might be able to come down just a little bit more than you did before, but keep those abs in tight, no stress on the head and neck. And then slowly round up. One vertebra at a time, head, neck, and arms relaxed. And as the head comes up, bring those arms up, inhaling. Exhale, and again, stretch up from side to side at your own pace. Reaching and breathing, feeling that stretch as you do so on each side of your body. Now, nice and tall, check that posture. Let's shake everything out first. We've really worked our upper bodies a lot, our lower bodies some, but we're going to do that more. We're going to look at our midsections and then our joints, particularly in our lower bodies. But hands on the waist or the hips. We're going to clean the inside of the barrel. Imagine something big wrapped around your hips and push forward. Roll to the left. Roll back. Roll right and forward. We'll do it again. Left. Back. Keep those abs in tight. Right and forward. Opposite direction. Right. Back. Left. Forward. Again. Right. Back. Left and forward. Back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, open those legs. Bigger barrel. Push forward. Roll to the left. Roll back. Roll right. Roll forward. When you go left, your right leg's bend, straight. And opposite bend when you go right. Left. Back. Right. And forward. Now we'll go in the opposite direction. Right knee's bent, left leg straight. Back, both legs are straight. Left knee bent, right leg straight, and forward. Back to the center, inhaling. Exhale. Toes out, heels in. So when you bend the knee to the right, your knee goes over the foot, and the same when you go to the left. So nice and tall. Keep your hands where they are right now. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stretch to the right. Knee over the foot, torso nice and tall, abs in tight. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, left. Left knee over that left foot, abs in tight, torso tall. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, bring those arms all the way up to the top. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower to the T position, palms down. Now take another deep breath in. Exhale, stretch to the right. Knee over that foot, torso tall. Abs always in tight. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, left. Same manner here. Checking that posture always. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, right again. You may repeat that or reach toward the floor. You want your back as long and flat as possible. Shoulders back and down as best you can. Try not to put real weight on those hands if you can help it. But listen to your body. Abs always in tight. Back to the T position, inhaling. Exhale, left. Whatever you did on the right, try to do on this side as well. Breathing. T position, inhaling. Exhale, right. You may repeat or cross over, opening to the back, looking up. Abs in tight, breathing. T position, inhaling. Exhale, left. Whatever you did on the right, do on this side as well. Breathing. T position, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. If your legs are very far apart, you may want to walk them in a bit because we're going to bend both knees at the same time and lower those hips. Feet still out where the toes are out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend those knees. Lower those hips together. And you can hold it here or just come up and balance a bit on your toes. You don't have to. If you did, lower those heels, inhaling. Exhale, bring the fingertips or palms down to the floor or blocks in front of the feet and under the shoulders. Then bring those heels up, inhaling. Exhale, lower. Straighten those legs, inhaling. Exhale, bend those knees, lowering the hips. Heels up, inhaling. Exhale, lower. Straighten those legs, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees and lower the hips. Now, T position, palms down, palms up, and slowly come all the way up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower those arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in, shake everything out again. Move your hips from side to side as you do so. And let's take another deep cleansing breath. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, and come all the way down to the sides. Bend the elbows and roll the shoulders back. Great big circles. Breathe. And straighten those arms for full range of motion. Before we add a little balance, we're going to do a little, at least part of a chest expansion, just for our posture and for the strength of our shoulders and our upper back. Clasp those fingers together behind you again. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, opening that chest. Keep the arms low. If you want, you can bring them medium or high, but keep the chest open, nice and tall. Breathe. And then lower, release, and just shake out just a little bit. I think it's so important for our posture to keep those shoulders back and down as best we can. Now we'll add a little balance to the mix. So focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move. Hands on the waist or the hips. I'll do my right side first because balancing on my left side is more difficult. But you do what's more difficult for you. If it's the opposite for you, do that side. So focus on that spot. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring that right knee up in front. Lower it, inhaling. Exhale, right knee up in front. Rotate it to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees, knees over the feet. Back up, inhaling, left side now. Exhale, bring that left knee up in front. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, left knee up in the front. Rotate it to the side and lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees, knees over the feet, torso long. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, right leg forward now. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Bring that leg out to the side in the same manner. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Bring the leg to the back in the same manner. Focus on that spot, tighten the glute. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, bring that left leg forward in the same manner. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Bring that leg out to the side. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Bring the leg to the back, tighten that glute. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Lower inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Back up, inhaling. Exhale and shake everything out. Now, let's try to open our hips just a little bit standing. If you want to put a hand on something, you may. I'm going to try it without. If I fall, I fall. Try not to. So, bring the left leg up and rotate it out, lower it down. Bring it back up, rotate it forward, and lower it down. My hands are just on my waist. We're going to do that again. Up in the front, rotate it out, lower it down. Up to the side, rotate it forward, and lower it down. Now we're going to do the same on the other side. Focus on that spot. Continue to breathe. I didn't tell you when to breathe because I'm talking so much, but bring that right knee up, rotate it out, lower it down. Bring it back up to the side, rotate it forward, lower it down. Make sure you're breathing. Again, up in the front, rotate out, lower it down. Up to the side, rotate it forward, lower it down. Very good. Now, we're going to do one more little balance thing that also works our hamstrings and glutes. Keep those shoulders back and down and keep that chest open as much as possible throughout the day. Just do a little chest expansion there to work on that posture if you choose. Now, cross that left foot over the right. Try to keep the legs as straight as possible. Torso tall, abs always in tight. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch forward, bending at the hips. You can modify with your hands on the front of that left shin or thigh, or place your fingertips or palms on the floor or blocks in front of the feet and under the shoulders. Try to keep the legs as straight as possible. Try to bend at the hips, keep those abs in tight. And bring the left arm up, inhaling. Exhale, slowly lower. Again, abs in tight throughout. Slow movement. Right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, slowly lower. Left arm up, inhaling. Looking if you choose. You don't have to. Exhale, slowly lower. Right arm up, inhaling. Looking if you did on the other side. Exhale, slowly lower. Now, make sure you're nice and stable, feet flat on the floor, and slowly come up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now, uncross those legs. Your left was over the right. Now, your right will be over the left. We'll do the same to balance our bodies. Nice and tall, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch forward, bending at the hips. You can modify with your hands on the front of that right thigh or shin, or place the fingertips or palms on the floor or blocks in front of the feet and under the shoulders. Legs as straight as possible, abs always in tight. Right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, slowly lower. Left arm up, inhaling. Exhale, slowly lower. Right arm up, inhaling, looking if you choose. Exhale, slowly lower. Left arm up, inhaling, looking if you did on the other side. Exhale, slowly lower. Check your posture, make sure your feet are stable on the floor, and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now uncross your legs, bend those elbows, and roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, breathing. And then straighten those arms for full range of motion. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Now shake out, moving your hips from side to side. And shake your feet and legs out too. And we'll go ahead and get down to the floor. We'll do some spinal twists on the floor. You can do the old-fashioned kind if you want to. When I say the old-fashioned kind, it's the kind where the first ones I learned, the legs are straight, one heel over and go back. But I feel like I get a better stretch if I sit cross-legged, half lotus or full lotus. But you do what works for you. I'm just going to sit half lotus today. Nice and tall. You want your spinal column as long and straight as possible. Place the right fingertips in front of your body and place the left behind. This is the simple twist, and just turn and look over your shoulders. If you want more of a twist, place that right hand on the left knee and twist more. If you want more than that, you can bring that left arm around and wrap it around the back of your body and hold something on the right side. Do what works for you. Torso tall, abs in tight. Breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale and release. Check the posture. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Left fingertips in front, right behind. Turn, look over that shoulder. Simple twist. If you want more, left hand on that right knee, twisting more. And then you can wrap that right arm around and hold something on the left side of your body. Focus on your posture and your breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale and release. Now sit nice and tall. We're going to go to the side a little bit first before we go forward. So right hand on the floor. Beside you, bring that left arm up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch out to the side. Keep both glutes on the floor. You can keep that right arm straight, or you can bend the elbow and place the forearm on the floor. You can have that left arm straight up, or you can bring it as an extension of the torso. Staying in the same plane with that upper body and arms. Looking up at that arm if you can. Abs are in tight and you're breathing. Now back up, inhaling. Exhale, change sides. Left hand down to the side. Bring that right arm straight up. Check the posture. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and stretch to the left. You can keep that left arm straight or bend the elbow and place the forearm on the floor. Right arm straight up or bring it as an extension of the spine. Try to do whatever you did on the other side of your body. Look up, try to stay in the same plane with the torso and the arms. Breathing. Make sure both glutes are on the floor. Now back up, inhaling. Exhale, both arms straight up. Check the posture, take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the hands in front of you, shoulder width apart, palms or fingertips on the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, I'm going to actually use my fingertips and walk forward. Keep those abs in tight. You want to bend at the hips as best you can and keep that back as long and flat as possible, keeping those abs in nice and tight, lengthening the spine, head and neck, and extension of the spine. Breathing. Now you can either walk your fingertips back or arms at your ears, slowly coming up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now look at your legs. Whichever foot or leg was on top, put on the bottom, or in front, put in back. I'm just doing half lotus here, so now my right leg's on top. My left leg was on top before. So, nice and tall, take a deep breath in. Exhale, right fingertips in front, left behind, turn. Look over that shoulder in the simple twist. If you want more, right hand on the left knee. And if you want more, wrap that left arm around the back and hold something on the right side of your body. Torso tall, abs in tight, breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale and release. Check that posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, left fingertips in front, right behind. Turn, look over that shoulder in the simple twist. If you want more, left hand on that right knee. And if you did on the other side, wrap that right arm around, holding something on the left side of your body. Torso tall, abs in tight, breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale and release. Relax. The hands on the knees, take a deep breath in. Exhale, both sets of fingertips on the floor in front of you. Lengthen the spine, bend at the hips, and walk forward. Just go to your limit and hold it. This is a great hip opener. Depending on how your legs are, it's more deep in some cases than others, but it's also a great lower back stretch and general back stretch. Abs in tight, breathing. Try to push out through the glutes as you bend at the hips as best you can in this posture. And again, you can walk your hands back or arms at your ears, slowly coming up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now, right hand on the floor, bring that left arm up. I did it in a different sequence this time. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, walk, out with that right arm. You can keep it straight or bend the elbow. Keep that left arm straight or bring it as an extension of the spine. Looking up, abs in tight, breathing. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, change sides. Deep breath in. Exhale, reach, slide out. Arm straight or bend that elbow. Right arm straight or bring it straight up or bring it as an extension of the spine. Looking up, breathing. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, both arms straight up. Check the posture. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Relax the hands on the knees. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, unwrap those legs. Seated stick posture, legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point those toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, release the hold. We're going to do a forward bend before we roll down to our backs. So bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach upward or stretch back. You'll have a straight line from your hips to your fingertips. Abs are in tight. It's really a good core strengthener. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch upward or, well, not or, but please come forward. Legs are straight. Try to bend at the hips. Open those glutes as best you can so that you can bend at the hips better. Hands under the thighs, calves, ankles, or heels. Keep those abs in tight, legs straight, and really lengthen that spine as best you can. Feet are just relaxed right now. Head and neck are an extension of the spine as best you can. Point those toes and feel those muscles, keeping those abs in tight, and then flex those feet. And I certainly feel different muscles. I hope you do too. Relax the feet and slowly come up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, stretch upward, or again, stretch back, reaching, breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now just relax the hands on the thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and round down. Go this way this time. Round down, one vertebra at a time. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push down with those arms and slowly bring those legs up. Now, in the event you have any kind of back issues, bend those knees, get the lower back against the floor as best you can, and then straighten those legs up perpendicular to the floor as best you can, keeping those abs in nice and tight and the lower back against the floor as best you can. Point those toes and flex those feet. Relax the feet, circle those feet. Big circles, lubricating those ankles. If you have difficulty keeping the legs up, you can always use your hands on the back of your thighs until you're strong enough to do it on your own. Always breathe. And then change direction. You want to do the same number, or at least close if you can, in both directions to balance your body as you lubricate those ankles. And with yoga, we move slowly, so we use our muscles and not momentum. And then again, when you're finished, point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet, open those legs. Place the hands on the inner thighs, putting pressure down. We're keeping the lower back against the floor and those abs in tight. Pressure on those open legs. If you can keep the legs straight, slide down to the calves or the ankles and breathe, putting pressure down toward the floor, opening those legs. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, bring those legs up, bend the knees, hold the ankles with your hands, or wrap your index fingers around the big toes in the happy baby pose, and just rock and roll from side to side, massaging your back against the floor. Breathing. Going slowly, but at your own pace. We're going to prepare for Shavasana now, or full relaxation. So come back to the center. Straighten those legs up, perpendicular to the floor. Arms at your sides, point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet, place the soles of the feet together, bending the knees, and lower the feet to the floor, allowing the knees just to open. Let gravity pull them down. Arms out just enough so the palms are up and the fingers are naturally curled up. Shoulders resting down into the surface below you. Breathing. And now we'll prepare for Shavasana. So if you want, you can slide the heels down. Let the feet just flop out to the sides. Take a deep breath into your system. Exhale through slightly parted lips. Continue to breathe on your own. And remember, when we take deep breaths in, we inhale through our noses and fill our lungs. Soon we'll take a deep breath in together. And this time when we exhale, we'll fist our hands, flex our feet, and tighten everything in our bodies we can, including our faces and necks as we exhale. So let's take that deep breath in now. Exhale and tighten. And release. Just rest down to the surface below you in that corpse posture or whatever posture feels good for you. You may want to cover yourselves with towels or blankets. You may want to put something under parts of your body or over parts of your body. Roll your head from side to side. Whatever you need to do in order to be able to fully relax. Open your minds. Open your minds and travel to one of your favorite safe places. You could be anywhere. You're in that safe place. We'll move through your body and consciously release the joints and relax the muscles just a little more as we do. Start with the hands and the fingers, relaxing the muscles as you release the joints. As you move up the arms, release the joints in your wrists as you relax the forearms. Release the joints in your elbows. Relax the upper arms, the biceps and triceps. And now relax the shoulders, the deltoid and lateral muscles as you release the joints. Lower the focus now to the toes and the feet. Relax the muscles as you release the mini joints. Allow the heels to sink deeper into the surface below you, wherever you might be in your safe place. As you move up the legs, release the joints in your ankles as you relax the shins and calves. Release the joints in your knees as you relax the hamstrings up the back of your legs. Relax the quadriceps as you relax the thighs. Relax the hips, releasing the joints. Relax the glutes. Allow the glutes to sink a little deeper into the surface below you as well. Continue to move up the legs now, or the body. Your legs are relaxed, your arms are relaxed. Focus now on the lower back and spinal area around the tailbone as you move up between the muscles of the lower back as you relax them. Relax the obliques up the sides of your torso. Relax the abdominal muscles. I've asked you to keep them in the whole time. Now just let them relax. Relax the diaphragm and rib cage areas. Relax the mid part of your back and spine. Relax the upper back and shoulder blades. Relaxing the spinal area, moving up between the shoulder blades through the neck to the base of the skull. Now focus on the chest. Relax the sternum area and pecs. Relax the clavicle or collarbone area. Let the shoulders rest down a little deeper into the surface below you. Now focus on the neck. Relax the neck from the bottom to the top and all the way around. Release the jaw as you relax the chin. Relax the lips and the tongue. Relax the cheeks, nose, and ears. Relax the eyes and temples. Relax the brow. Smooth the forehead. And now relax the scalp, beginning at the forehead at the perfect intensity for you. Imagine a massage moving all the way through the scalp to the base of the skull at the neck. Breathe. Your mind is open. You're in your safe place. Your body is relaxed and hopefully functioning perfectly. Now, from wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it's time to come home. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and bring those legs up, bending the knees. Hug them into your chest with your arms. Raise the head up toward the knees. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale and either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll up to a seated position, sitting cross-legged, half lotus, full lotus, whatever suits you and your body right now. Bring those arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position, hands to heart. Hold the position, inhaling. Exhale, and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. I hope you feel a little bit better than when we started and have a great day.